everyone, thanks for tuning in. My name is Marylou and this is Create Junk Journals with Marylou. Can you see how much stuff I have that is going to go in here? If you're wondering why I'm overwhelmed, this would be why. I have this all sitting around in my home and it's driving me crazy. So I want to finish it so that it's all gone and then it's all sitting in one spot and I no longer have to worry about it. I will be working in the sewing journal. I will be doing these pages and then it's pretty much done other than the cover and the closure. And they go hand in hand. So there might be a bonus one still. Let's see where we go today. I just want to take a look and see what I had done last week while I was working on this. Okay. Let me scoot this over a little bit. You are pretty well zoomed in as much as possible. What I want here, I want to keep it fairly similar yet different. So on here, I had a big rosette. And I'll show you how to make a rosette at the same time. How is that? So what projects do you have laying around that you know you have to finish them, but you're not getting there? To me, I find it very overwhelming when I have like 5 projects on the go and none of them are finished, and then I want to grab a new project. And that's kind of the spot that I was hitting. So then I have to step back and stop. And start and finish something before I carry on. So what I'm doing is I'm just doing a pretty simple chain stitch along the one edge of this little border piece. And I'm just going to gather it all. It's very simple. Does it have to be neat? Nope. It actually looks better when it's not totally neat. So not every gather piece has to look the same. Not every, it looks way cooler when it's not. How full does it need to be? Well, full enough that when you are when it's gathered, that it's not laying flat at the top, because that doesn't look right. So you need quite a bit. When the fabric or the lace that you are gathering is as wide as what this is, you need a lot. You need way more than when you have something little. See, you could say this is done now, but as soon as I move this over, then this flattens out, and I don't want that. I want that to look pretty and frilly and fun. Look at all the F words. Oh, that one's pretty. Do I want just a few more stitches just to make it just a little better? Maybe just a little bit more. I think this is good. Yes. Okay. Take my scissors. And I want it to look frayed and worn, and like that's perfect. And I still have a chunk left. And I want to have everything look real and well, and it is real. Has not, or that has been scanned. that was my main goal for this project. That is actually my main goal for most of my journals. There will be some that are more digital heavy, but how cute is that? It looks fantastic against that orange background. What am I going to put in the center? A button. Did you say button? That would work. Did you say button? Did you watch my video last night with all the buttons? I have all the buttons. Do I want to bring the orange? I think I want to bring the orange back, or do something sparkly, or this one. That would be the mandala button that I was just so in love with last night. Oh, how cool would that look? That would look fantastic. Let's do it. Where did I put my needle and thread? Oh, right here. Kind of want to sew the button in there so that it is attached, and then we can just hot glue the whole thing to the pocket. I like making these kinds of projects. The quieter I am, the more I like what I'm doing. I just have to heat up my glue gun. I have, where did I put it? I have a strip of this. This is a vintage strip of embroidery floss, and I want to put it up here as a tuck spot. And I'm going to need something else to put under there. So maybe I can grab some lace and attach this to the lace. On this side. Do that, or I could use this lace seam binding like that. Maybe I want to just do it like that and just keep it as a decoration. I think that would work too. What else do I have here? I have these girls. I could probably put one of them right on here, like that. Which one would I use? Let's take probably this one, the dark blue one. Right there, that would be cool. I think that's what I'm going to do, and it's going to be very simple, but it'll still look very cute. I can pull a little bit of lace underneath the ladies too. Give them a little bit of a ruffle. That is attached. And I'm just going to... I have my glue gun in my hand, so I'm just using the glue gun a little bit least it's not going to come apart. That looks great. Then I'm going to put a bit of glue right here, and I'm sticking this in here, and then I'm going to hold it on one end and gather it with the glue. So you get a little bit of a ruffle on the bottom. I'll put a little bit more. I'll hold it down. There, that is really cute. Beautiful. Now I can just glue this down so that it can still be a tuck spot. Now she's staying. Perfect. And this is a teeny tiny little tuck spot, so we can stick something in there. I'll show you. Just have a piece of, just like that. Cute. I need something right here. Maybe I can put another strip of this so that it kind of ties the two pages together. I'm just going to zoom you out a little bit so you can see just a little better. And I'll just, whoop, that was my fingers. That was still hot. Let's see. Oh, I have a lot. But I have these really cute little ones. And I have 5 of them. So I'm just going to put them on here. It is a sewing journal, so I want to have lots of these types of things in there. I'm going to start in what I believe is the center, and I'm just eyeballing it. And then one right here. Oops. One right here. One in the center here. And one in the center. There. Okay, what else can I put on there? I can put my dots. I can put some dots in between. That would look cool. I love this page. I love how it really has like that old look to it, because it really is old. I have the dots. Let's pick out some dots that we can put on it. And I'll put 3 little dots in between each section. 1, 2, 3. Oh, and it's stringy. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. grab my tweezers. Okay, start at the top. Red and, oh, where did it go? Red and gold, because of the colors that are in the bottom paper. I'm sure you have projects laying around too that need to be finished, and I'm hoping that you're doing that while you're watching this. Oops. Oh, I am liking how that is coming together. Come on. Just doesn't want to come out. Doesn't want to come out to play with me. Yeah, that really looks good on that fabric, or on that, it's not fabric, it is paper. It's just a strip from the Eaton's catalog. I did that on camera with you guys a little while ago. One red one right there. And I need two gold ones. Oops, not a black one. Doesn't want to go in where I want it to be. There, I want you to be right there. One more, and I'm calling this page done. I think it's really cute. I like the really neutral buttons and bright colored dots on it. So together it matches because the red is in here and then there's red on here and the lace is the same. So this is kind of a nice spread. I need something on here, and it can be a little bit funky. So let's grab this. How would that be on there? That'd be pretty cute. Let's just do this. I'll have to do this little by little so that I can stick it all down. Ow. Finger. Hot glue. Oh, I like that. The colors are in the girl's sweater right here. Right there. So it works. It's okay. Keep sticking my fingers into the hot glue. That's not very smart. You don't want to do that. That was super easy, wasn't it? Let's see if we can make the other side as super easy as well. Okay. All right, so I can put a little bit of glue right here and put the rosette right on there. Ow. making sure it is all well attached and nicely divided up. It's not going to come off. Now, I need something right here. Let's put it like that. I may have to come back to this one. I don't know what I want to do yet. And I'm going to do that very easily, very simple as well. I think I may have something simple, or maybe not so simple, but I do have a very pretty, I don't know if you remember this project. It was it was in the July Junk Journal challenge, and it was for an old pattern or an antique pattern, and this is the pillowcase edging with the embroidered lace on it. And then if I put that in there, then I have a finished page. So I can do this fairly easily. I am just going to put a little glue so I'm going to put a little glue right along this edge. Right there. And I'm just going to push this around here. There. Is it perfect? No, but it is really cute like that because I have lots of room here. So I can just give it a little bit of extra space. Tuck grandma in here. She was a tag for the same junk journal challenge. And now she has a place in the sewing journal. She is who made all the projects. That is Annalise. This is Annalise. Done. Okay, so I'm just going to work backwards now. I have this. This one would work. Put her right here. A little pocket. What else did I do here? And then put, yeah. Okay. I'll need a little bit of lace. I'm just using what I have easily available right now. Put a little right there. And then we're just going to gather this. Trying not to burn my fingers this time. Ow. It's not working. It's not working. I am hurting myself. Okay, I need one more little piece for the bottom. A little bit more glue. Stick her right there. Works. Okay, so I have that. I put a little bead on there, And then, oh, whoops, I just dropped one. And then add this to it, and we're bringing back the orange that is in here against the purple. With the paper clip in it, or a paper clip, safety pin right there. And then I just need a little drip of glue to tuck that in there. Oops. I can put some washi on there. Now what I usually do is I put it down. This is how I like to attach my washi. Put a little glue underneath it so that it will hold it down a little better. And then the washi won't go anywhere. There we go. I need something here. Do I have some more of that yarn in here? I have this yarn. Yeah, I do. I do, and it would be perfect. I'm gonna pull this yarn right along here, coming out from under the thing. That works. And I don't have to cut it down. I'm just going to let it hang right here. There. Oh, I like that. It has the purple in it. It has some orange in it. It's just perfect for this page. And I think if I put anything more on here, it might become too much, unless I put a little strip of the measuring tape right here. Yeah, I can do that. Okay. There. Another page finished. I can take another strip of this lace, put it right along there. Right there. And then put some buttons on there. I have some cute little ones. I have these wooden buttons. Let's use those. And just put 2 on there. I want something pretty on here though. A little cheesecloth. That's cute. This needs to be inked. And I think I might be calling it a day for today's video. That doesn't mean I'm going to stop, but it means that I am going to let you carry on with your day. I'm using the hot glue for super quick attachment. There. That works very well, actually. There. Need some, oh, I have a little bow. Let's put a little, no, let's put a dot on there. And let's make it a dark green one. Right there. Put a dark green dot. Whoops. Come on. I know you don't like the hot glue either. There we go. Take a little of the ink over the paper rosette and on the cheesecloth. There, that looks better. So we have this element back right here. And a pretty little decoration on there. It's just a little journal card. Just need a little stencil. Do a quick little bit of stencil on the inside so that it's not so white. That looks cool. Ink around the edges. Or is this a pocket? Oh, this is a pocket. I can put some stuff in there. There. Let's find some tags to put on there. I have a big one right there. And I can put some labels on it. Oh, that one's good. With that one. And we'll put a little cheesecloth underneath that again. Where did I put it? There. A little cheesecloth. I need to ink around these edges. Some ink on my cheesecloth. And then my 3-in-1 glue. And stick that down, and it'll hold the cheesecloth down right away too. And then this one goes right on there. Very, very simple. But tags don't have to be complicated to be cute. I can probably take a little piece of fabric and staple that. Do this. I'm going to cut this nicely. There. Grab a piece of this. Take the two together. Staple it to there. My stapler's right here. Hopefully it'll go through the cardboard. And it does. Yay! Ink around the cardboard. And I can put it right in there, sticking out. I need a little piece of paper. I'm just going to use a little strip from the button card, ink around it. And where did I put my pencil? I was writing on it specimen 3, lace and fabric. I can cut it just a little smaller. There we go. A little more ink. And one of these, and then I can just attach this. Right to there. There we go. That's done. I need something else to go right here. You've sat through a couple of pages with me. I want to thank you for watching. That is highly appreciated, especially when I'm feeling overwhelmed and I just don't know where or what is what. But I appreciate that you watched, and I hope you picked up something from my rambling on about decorating my sewing journal. This is a labor of love, and I am trying to give every page the love and care that it deserves. So I am going to carry on. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a wonderful Wednesday. Bye.